Hello friends, it's me, and today let's watch Responding to Your Comments FAQ number 1 from Sir Osman. Together, let's go. Let's start. Thank you.
Hey, how are you guys doing? My name is Son, and in today's video we're checking out
Hello.
some of the comments you guys have sent me over the past few weeks and months, and yeah, let's just dive right in. Okay, let's start with the first one. This is from Blue Colorman Productions on the Blue Perlman story that I posted last week. The boy band con, the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC con, the story. You know, it's wild. If you haven't seen it, check it out. And this is saying Transcontinental Airlines is still better than Spirit Airlines. I mean, I haven't flown on Spirit Airlines. I just know the memes. I know that John Oliver does memes about them all the time. So I guess it's a bad airline. But are they safe? I mean, do they get you from A to B? I don't know. But yeah, Transcontinental Airlines is non-existent if you guys didn't see the last video. But you should check it out, it's good. Next one is from Space Turtle. This is from a week ago. This is saying, sorry if I'm late. Anyways, your channel is amazing and I feel like people only sub because of the Mr. Beast video. Yeah, of course they did. But if you're really into music, and this channel will surprise you. Thank you. I wish I knew you before Mr. Beast, but here we are. Thanks for the amazing vids and your music in general. Vielen Dank. Also from Germany, thank you so much, Space Turtle.
Thank you so much. What Sir Osman mentioned in this video is that the shoutouts from Mr. Beast in this video. So yeah, it's a double-edged sword. It's good and bad at the same time. So depending on where you see it, depending on which POV you see it. So yeah, I want to see how is he going to comment on it.
I mean, what can I say? Of course, everybody just subscribed because of the Mr. Beast video, and that's the reason why a lot of people have actually forgotten that they subscribed. You know, funny thing, whenever I go live on YouTube, I'm losing hundreds of subscribers because they suddenly realize they're subscribed to a guy that they haven't really watched a video from. So, if you've just seen this video on your subscription feed, then hi, yeah, I'm the guy you subscribed to 2 months ago. But yeah, Space Turtles, thank you so much for the comment. I mean, this is the type of stuff that comes with a situation like this one on the channel, and I'm living for it. So I'm making the videos exactly for this kind of stuff. So thank you very much for that comment. Then we have Mask, 1 week ago. Metal elitists are 100% killing metal. I mean, yeah, I can attest to that. It's definitely 100%. I made a video on it as well. That's where this comment is coming from. But if you're trying to be a gatekeeper for something people enjoy, then most of the time you're just suffocating the life out of it. And that's what's happening with metal elitists and the genre itself. So, you know, you have these situations where parallel movements exist that kind of use the same aesthetic, the same sound, but you know, the old school metalheads, rock fans don't know about this happening, and it's just happening and being massively successful. Also made a video on that, but it's a wild story, it's a wild time to be living in, so I'm really curious to see where it's going. Especially, you know, with remixes, like Last Resort from Papa Roach was just remixed by, what's his name? I'm putting it here. This guy has been remixing Bring Me the Horizon and Papa Roach, and you know, the song is coming out. There's a reason why that is happening, and you know, you can find more about that in the video I made on this, but it's 100% true. Dirt Track Chick is commenting. While concerts and theater performances are very different, I feel that. The show from hell that everyone remembers with a smile and a groan. I wish I had a time capsule of those years, so you walking us through yours is really cool. Thank you for sharing. That's essentially to the video that I put out about the music video that we released with the band, you know, a couple of weeks ago for a song called Hellhounds. And yeah, I mean, I'm really missing shows a lot. There's never been a time where I haven't been to a show in that long. It's been, I think the last one, the last one was in September of 2020. We had a show that was approved by the authorities and all that kind of stuff. There was a festival that was happening outside. Everybody was socially distanced, and it was weird, but it was cool to be playing a show again, but at the same time, it's not the same. It's a welcome change to, you know, live streams, virtual events and that kind of stuff, but still it's not the same. I remember sweaty, small, tiny clubs that just had unbreathable air at the end of the evening, and I don't know, I'm missing that kind of stuff. Here's the next one from John McCarty. Embracing change is not an easy process for musicians pigeonholed into a genre. It's either from the metal elitists are killing the genre or from the more recent one about new rock stars that are popping up that the scene has no idea about. And I mean, it's true. So, you know, if people are expecting one type of stuff from you, it's hard to get out of that. But this is more about a more general thing and a more general theme. So if you're trying to talk down onto people that are trying to push the boundaries, then that's becoming a problem and that's hindering everybody else with progressing. And so you don't necessarily have to change yourself, but you should more or less just appreciate people changing around you. I think that might be the better way to put it. Next one is simple. It's from Candy Cane V2. You're one of my favorite YouTubers. And the reason why this is in here is simply because, like, honestly, 3 months ago, I would have never expected to see a comment like that on my channel. It's still wild. And so thank you very much, Candy Cane V2. Yeah, I don't know what to say.
Yep, thank you. Thank you so much.
I don't know, it's weird to actually see that kind of comment on one of your videos. So thank you very much for that. Ian Josh is writing on the KSI Metal version video, get this on his Reddit. You hear the man. Yeah, get this on his Reddit. You know, get him to react to this one. I think this version is sick, so I'd love for him to actually see it and react to it. But yeah, so, you know, blast it onto his Reddit. But his Reddit is massive, so I don't know if this gets buried. I've seen a couple of you guys have already shared it on there, but yeah, I mean, let's keep trying. The next one is from Catherine Mulligan. That's been 2 weeks ago. Have you been making much money off it yet? And it's referring to YouTube and, you know, YouTube ad revenue, that kind of stuff. And the simple answer to that is, you know, no. It always depends on what you're calling a lot. But like, if you measure it in terms of sustaining yourself, absolutely not, no chance. I think in order to sustain yourself from ad revenue alone, you'd have to make around 1 million views per month at least, and then some. So, you know, put sponsors on top of that, and then you might make a living or enough of a living in order to, you know, rent a place and keep producing videos and not starve. But that's not happening with the channel now. So I've made a bit of money of it, which has been nice. It's crazy to make videos, produce videos, and then actually see they're generating some sort of income. So just seeing something happen, some development happening alone is really amazing. So yeah, that's the short and longer answer to that, I guess. So next one is David Pelto. I love your channel. I appreciate music and your humbleness. I wouldn't have never found Polyphia without finding your channel. I absolutely love GOAT. Thanks for continuing the journey beyond the shoutout. Dude, this is wild that people actually discover a band like Polyphia just from this channel. I mean, Polyphia is, if you're into guitar at all, if you're into music at all, like, this band has to be on your radar. And yeah, so if you found this band through my channel, then I'm absolutely stoked about that, and I'm hoping that you have way more fun with their music as well. So yeah, I think I'll continue to create some more reaction videos, just because these have been a ton of fun. When back in the day, 3 months ago, so in December, it was always fun to discuss the music and the videos and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I might be going back to that soon. So we'll see. Frostfuchs is asking, did you get your 100K play button? No, I didn't, not yet. Like, I heard it takes some time, so we'll see when this happens, but I'll definitely keep you posted. Once I have it, I'll make a video on it, you know, for sure. So then you know that I have it. Thomas Garcia Dumla is asking, so you'll respond to all comments. What's your favorite ice cream flavor? This is for the, you know, recap video of the shoutout, and I haven't responded to his comment. But here we are. I think it's vanilla or lemon. So Nesta M is writing, it doesn't seem too great, to be honest. Having 170k subs but under 10k, I think that's referring to views, isn't great for the YouTube algorithm. It's not, yeah, that's true. It's definitely not wrong. So I guess if YouTube sees, oh, you have all these subscribers but none of them are watching, that's not a good sign. But at the same time, you know what, I don't mind. So first of all, we're losing subscribers with every live stream, so you know, we gotta work. We gotta work on making this a little bit more realistic now. But also, it's, like I said, I mentioned multiple times on the live streams and in the last video I made on that, the channel has still grown. The channel's still making more views than before. It might not be 1,000-fold more, but it's still grown. So, you know, you wouldn't watch this video if it wasn't for the shoutout. We wouldn't be sitting here, you wouldn't write a comment, you guys wouldn't interact with the videos. So all of that is just because of the shoutout. And so, you know, I don't mind at all. Molly Rosa Kayla is writing, I like your channel, so happy you got the shout out. It's different to what I normally watch and I love supporting who I can as a viewer. I mean, this is amazing. Thank you so much for checking out the channel and for watching the videos. I'm seeing you on a couple of videos in the comments. You know, as I mentioned, I'm reading the comments. I'm paying close attention to that. So yeah, I just love seeing that. So thank you very much for sticking around. Next one is from Brian Nagy. Still watching your videos 1 month later. Keep up the great content. What about 2 months later? Are you still watching though? I see you're subscribed, but are you still watching? Let me know. Next one is from Heavy M2. Please do some guitar covers or playthroughs. I guess we can do that. I know you're such an awesome guitar hero. I don't know about that. Don't do too much talking. The people want real content. I think I've seen this a couple of times. I actually like the conversational aspect of YouTube a lot as well. But obviously, I'll also try to move a little bit towards doing stuff. Maybe that's a good way to put it. Ever thought of doing something like Frog Leap Studios? Yeah, I mean, I guess you can classify the KSI video into that category, but Frog Leap Studios are amazing. So definitely, I'll look into that and I'll see what I can do. Next one is from Jumpman. Make how to grow on YouTube videos. I bet people will enjoy those and it will continue to grow your channel. I don't know.
I'm gonna pause for a while first. I might do a FAQ in the future, maybe. And if I was to do something like that, I recognize that it's important to have different editing involved. So instead of just doing it, it's like, hey, dot, 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 and just dot, 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 dot. It would be more interesting if I was to do something like this. Or like, what do you think? I think it is, but you say that, what? Something like that. But more traditional based. Hopefully it works out well. Thank you.
Oh, I'm the perfect address for that one. I mean, obviously, like it's just the typical stuff that you see on other people's channels, I guess. So I just have to guess as well, right? Because this has just happened to me. I mean, I don't know all these tips and tricks and little nitbits of YouTube yet, because the channel is not even a year old at this point. I think, you know, the only thing I can pretty much mention is take a look at your thumbnails, take a look at your titles, and also check out your tags and description. Then make sure the videos are somewhat engaging and see how much retention they have. And actually, if I'm looking at some of my videos, retention is bad. But at the same time, also this one's a little bit from the back end, but you know, there's a reason why reaction videos work great on YouTube. The retention of these is mad. It's just insane. People keep watching these way longer than the video that you spend way more time and effort on. So, you know, that's just a little bit of story from the back end, from the analytics section, but yeah, maybe I'm not the right person to actually give tips on how to grow on YouTube because this channel has just gotten a shout out. You know, that's what I try to say. Elvin Olin is writing, do if Bitch Lasagna was an 80s song. That's an amazing suggestion and I'll look into that because that sounds pretty good and maybe I can actually make use of this thing right here. So we'll see. Ooh. Next one is from Jerry Beck. 1 minute ago. Okay. Well, congrats on making it in the video then. With a Gojira shirt on. Jamming to Dirty Loops, I'm a fan already. As much as I love the song, the band and the musical solo performances in the song, I agree they carried on a tad bit too long. Yeah, I mentioned that in the video, but you know, if you're able to do that kind of stuff, then I don't really mind. At the same, yeah, you know, scratch that. The band is outstanding, period. The entire Phoenix CD, albeit short, is fantastic. So I haven't really listened to that in its entirety, so I'll have to do that. But thanks for checking out the video and coming to the channel. And yeah, Gojira shirt and Dirty Loops, I like to, you know, throw things into mashups, but yeah, so thanks for checking this out. Next one, and that's been on the channel so often. I don't know why, but are you Turkish? And let me clear this up, I'm not. I'm German, I think you can hear that. So, eigentlich komme ich aus dem Ruhrgebiet. I mentioned that in the video already, but I'm not Turkish
He
by
did.
any means. My father's
He did mention it in a lot of his videos. So I've watched a few of his videos, so yeah.
from Somalia, my mother's from Germany. I'm not Turkish. I grew up in Germany. So there's that. And then, last one for today is a post from our subreddit. Yes, we have a subreddit. So if you haven't joined yet, you should, and it's linked in the description down below. And I'll try to link it on the video as well. Not sure if YouTube allows that. But there's a meme. This is my face on Noted Eats Body.
So I think what the comment is asking is what is your ethnicity? His nationality is German, if I'm not wrong. Alright? So I can say that I am Chinese, I'm also Singaporean. The unfortunate thing is, when you mentioned you are Chinese, people think that you are from Hong Kong, you're from Taiwan, you're from China. It's like, no, I was born in Singapore. I am Singaporean. It's literally, hello from Singapore, I am Humdrum Singaporean, I am just another average Singaporean. My nationality is Singaporean. My ethnicity is Chinese.
And this is nightmare fuel. So, I mean, Zoyan Dietz and Lothar Osman from Cornelis. Bro. Thanks for taking the time to create this and to hunt me in my dreams. And with that, I want to end this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. You guys know that I'll check out the comments and I'll respond. So we'll just do that. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to this channel and also check out the subreddit, because I think we can make this a lot more fun if more people join and more people engage. So let's get this going. I'll also try to work on a Discord. You know, we're getting things set up, but it's taking some time, but we're getting there. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one on Friday. Take care, stay safe, bye.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in my next video. Subscribe. Thank you. The reason why I'm reacting to his videos so often is because he received a shout out from Mr. Beast, and I want to see what happens after you receive a Mr. Beast shout out. The good and the bad, the pros and the cons, the ups and the downs, so that hopefully one day when I receive a shout out from Mr. Beast, I'll be able to handle it well. I want to be like something similar to Singaporean version of Mr. Beast. Similar, kind of. And so, thank you so much, Soy Osman, for this video. Thank you so much to Mr. Beast for the shout out. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe.